Tour of the galaxy. This is Hawking's Gap Part 5. This will be the last stream from Hawking's Gap, as we are pretty close to leaving it, and you probably won't, or may touch on it later towards the end of the tour. Let's show you where we are, so you've got an idea. Oh, my avatar isn't moving. Let's wake them up. Yeah, that's better. So his head's not stuck in one position. Right, okay, so where are we? We are... so Sol is here, Centre of the Galaxy is here. We are somewhere around here, and we are currently in a planetary nebula. So I think the next thing to go to is another planetary nebula, and then we'll be heading towards this fleet carrier. So it isn't too far at all to the next one. Right, let's go into the game now. See where we are. Right, so yeah, we are in the planetary nebula. Let's just plot a route. I think the route is already in. Oh no, it looks like I haven't plotted the route for the next bit. Right, so I'll just need to get the name of the planet we're going to. Not the planet, the we're going to another planetary nebula, which is similar to what we're in at the moment. Right, I'm just loading the map to get the name of the system we're heading to next. Yep, so far the second half of Hawking's Gap has been very empty. The first half was quite a lot of content in there. I'm hoping there will be a large amount of content in the next sector. Right, I think we're actually at the last. Yeah, right, so there were 3 planetary nebulas in a row, and this is the last of them. Our next stop is the fleet carrier. Just trying to select the system. There's a lot of data on the map, and it's been a little bit on the slow side. Every time I click it, I have to wait for about 2 seconds for that to take effect. Right, that should be a bit better. Right, here we go. Right, so the next system is Droet DXT D322. Which shouldn't be too far away. Yep, not too far. 1,800 light years away, which is 26 jumps. Yeah, so yeah, looking around the nebula a bit, this is another one of the nebulas that looks fiery on the outside, and inside it is orange and turquoise. I don't think, well, I can't remember what that planet was. I think that's just a water world. Let's have a look to see what that is. Yeah, that's a terrestrial water world that we stopped at on the way here. There's nothing else in the system worth scanning. Right, so yeah, off we go, leaving the nebula. I will turn back when we get to the next system and show you what this nebula looks like from the outside. Hi Paul, how was the fireworks yesterday?
Fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged.
Yeah, hi. I didn't do anything yesterday, game-wise. Didn't play Elite or Elder Scrolls. Actually, I did. I spent all day playing chess. So I've not made any progress on either of them. Right, let's see what we have in this system. Nothing of interest. Alright, I was just going to look for that. Look for that nebula we've just left. No, that's not it. Which is 72 light years away now. So, theoretically, it should be roughly in opposite the direction to where we're heading to. Alright, could be that there. I can't see anything else that it could be. No, I think it's probably that one just there actually. Just that we're circling around now. Although that does seem to be the wrong direction towards the centre of the galaxy. Anyway, off to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, fireworks are going off all around us at the moment. Yesterday, our neighbours who live behind us, they had a small display. So I've not had to actually go anywhere to see the fireworks.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete. Fuel scoping complete.
Right, yeah, nothing in this system.
Frameshift drive.
Yeah, I'm really hoping the next sector of the galaxy is going to have a little bit more life on it. Last time I went through that sector, there was a lot of notable stellar phenomenon. So every time I came across a water world or an Earth-like world, basically there was also notable stellar phenomenon in there. So I'm hoping that will also expand down onto the planets. Right, binary star.
Fuel scoping.
Actually, I did find a couple of Earth-like worlds in the end of the last
Fuel
sector.
scoping complete.
So, no planets with life on, but did get a few Earth-like worlds.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, yeah, Paul, thanks for the retweet and the tweet of the last video that I did.
Fuel scoping.
Have you done any more on Elder Scrolls? I think I'm just shy of
Fuel
a
scoping complete.
280, I think it was. Right, anything in this system? Not at all.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping.
Yeah, I was a bit on Thursday. When I was playing Elder Scrolls, I was a bit unsure as to
Fuel scoping.
what I should be really doing. I'm trying to complete the main quest, and yeah, I'm still very vague about which quests I should be doing to do that. It just says I've got to go to several areas. Oh, I found a water world, and there it is. And what else have we got?
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning.
I'm
Taking heat damage.
yeah still heading towards the star. Let's move away from the star a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's scan the rest of the system. Can't remember if that had life on it. No. There's been another Elite update either today or yesterday. I assume it's just a patch to fix bugs. It's definitely not going to be a major update. They were saying the next update is going to be sometime, I think it was this month. Might be next month actually. And it was going to include the fleet carrier
Systems complete.
concourse, so you can get out and walk around in your fleet carrier. They're also saying that you can go and stand on the bridge of the fleet carrier and watch as you jump the fleet carrier, which is probably a little bit more spectacular than an ordinary jump. And also the new SRV should be out, which is a combat one. And it should it sounded like you could choose what weapon you put on it, so it sounded like it was customizable. And it also sounded like well, it's a two-seater, so you can sit in there with somebody else. So yeah, you can have one controlling the gun and one driving, which should be pretty good. So what we got here? So yeah, I think it's just the water worlds of interest. The others aren't terraformable. Right, so we'll just go there. This will be worth about 3.2 million when I hand it in. Yeah, so there's now 4 seats in the ships as well, so you can have 4 people in one ship. So if you do that with 2 SLVs, you can then get all 4 people out of the ship and into 2 SLVs with various weapons on. So yeah, when I get back to Civilization, which again is still a good 6 months away, I'll be looking forward to having to play with those. Right, so you said you think there's a list somewhere. Oh, that's about Elder Scrolls and the quests. Yeah, probably. I'm trying to do Elder Scrolls without sort of doing any research on it, because when I did Skyrim, I did a lot of research and I managed to get through it all very quickly. So yeah, I'm doing a sort of minimal amount of research as to how to do things and what to do. The only things I've looked up so far is how to do the enchanting, how to apply glyphs after you've created them from enchanting, and what those transformation stones are all about. Yeah, I don't think I've actually watched Thursday's Elite stream yet, so there may have been some more news on that. So I will watch that later and see if there's any more news about what's going to be in the next update. Let's see what my performance is like at the moment. I'm getting 54 frames while I'm streaming. Paul, do you find that OBS drops your frame rate? Because when I turn it off, my frame rate would be over 100 probably. So yeah, it's basically halving my frame rate.
Frame shift drive charging.
I found running it as administrator didn't really make any difference. I have tried it as administrator, but yeah, it didn't make a great deal of difference to the effect it had.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Could be, it could be. Again, my
frame shift drive charging.
let me show you. If I get my task manager up, it says my processor's running at about 50%. My GPU. Right. So all right. Let me.
Fuel scoping.
Yeah, so you see my GPU there? It's only running at about half its capacity. The video encoding and video decoding, which is, imagine what the part that OBS is looking at, is relatively low. Graphics memory, I've only used half of it. But yeah, it's still sort of limiting my capabilities. So I'm suspecting it's probably my motherboard that's doing that, because it's only a what's it? An ATX 2 motherboard running an ATX 4 graphics card. So I suspect that's probably what the problem is. Yeah, So I may have to upgrade my motherboard at some point, which is something I've been avoiding doing because I don't really want to buy a license for Windows, and I would have to do that if I change my motherboard.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm on a planet, it goes back into the red again, so it's even lower than 19 FPS.
3, 2,
It's not that bad when I turn OBS off. With OBS, it doesn't really get much below 30, and that's when I'm in a station or on a planet. Again, I am running everything at maximum, so I'm running all the graphics settings at maximum. I'm not.
fuel scoping.
I'm not trying to speed it up by changing that.
Fuel scoping complete. Warning, temperature critical.
So, I mean, there are things I could do with the graphic settings which would speed it up significantly. I may do that when I get back to doing some combat stuff. But again, at the moment, I'm taking a lot of screenshots, and for that, I'd like the graphic settings to be. Yeah, it's more important that the quality is there rather than the frame rate.
Warning, temperature critical.
Dash host XE. All right. Let's see if that's there. Can't see dash host XE. Yeah, let me have another look. No, I can't see that. What is dash host XD? Is it a Windows background system or another program?
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, let's see what programs. Oh, I'm running the avatar. That slows it down a little bit as well. But it seems that OBS is a bigger thing. Right, so I'm having a look now to see what is. All right. Okay. So I'm looking at what's using my GPU. It seems that Chrome's up there as well.
Fuel
Chrome
scoping.
is actually higher than OBS.
Fuel scoping complete.
Yeah, so that's how I'm monitoring it through Chrome. So it could be that turning that off will improve it. Yeah, nothing there. Right, I'm going to turn Chrome off, so that means I can only see what you're telling me through OBS. See what happens if I do that. So I'm at 31. Let's no, that's sort of 30 frames a second about at the moment. Turning Chrome off. See what happens. Right, so yeah, monitoring OBS has an effect on there. So yeah, that is something I never noticed before. Turned it back on again, and it's dropped now even lower than it was before. Right, okay. Interesting. Right, I'm going to see if Edge has the same effect. Because, right, let's see what happens if I open Edge. Edge is well, I'm not actually watching anything at the moment. Let's open up Twitch in Edge, see if that slows me down. Yeah, Edge is pretty much the same effect as Chrome. Interesting, because I pretty much always have a browser open while I'm streaming. I didn't realise it was having that sort of effect. Actually, in the past, I did notice that running Spotify through a browser had an effect on my graphics card, whereas running Spotify through the Spotify app had relatively no effect on the graphics card. Don't know why Spotify through the web browser should be such an issue. Yeah, so Chrome is using 10% of my GPU, whereas Elite's only using 20. Animes to create the avatar is using 15%, and OBS is using 9%. So that still only adds up to about 50%.
Shift drive charging.
Yeah, still not finding anything. Yeah, I could be memory as well. My machine's only got 8 gig on it. My memory's running at 80%, so it's not. I don't think it's full up. But the graphics card's got 12 gig, so I mean the graphics card's only using half of its memory, because it's only using about six of the 12 gig.
Fuel scooping complete.
Nothing there.
Frame shift drive charging.
Yeah, I mean, again, I sort of expected my graphics card not to run at full speed on this motherboard, which is why I got one with a 12 gig graphics card rather than one of the 8 gig ones, because I didn't want the graphics card to have to be drawing stuff from the motherboard continuously. So I knew that would be an issue, but it seems like there's probably a few other issues in there as well. Although I have to say, it is about time I got a new motherboard. The one in there is, I think it's probably about 11 years old. It's running a i7 second generation processor. And yeah, I've had this since since Skyrim came out. I think I'd had it quite a while before Skyrim came out as well, because I brought Skyrim to test the last graphics card I had, and that was about 2011. So when Skyrim came out, I think. I've not really been concentrating on what I'm doing, seeing if there's anything on these planets. There's only 9 of them. Yeah, if I was to get another motherboard, I'd go to 16 gig of RAM. I have got space on the one I have, but again, having 4 strips is actually slower than 2, unless you're using all of it. So yeah, at the moment I'm only running 2 strips of RAM. Right, what have we got there? It looks like just the water world. So that's a terrestrial water world. Is anything terraformable? No. No, no. Oh, that's terraformable, which means that probably is as well. Yeah, so let's go to these first 2. They'll be worth about 2 million, just below 2 million each. And then we'll go and do the water world. I don't know. How do I tell? I've never even looked to see if I'm affiliate. Oh, I've got 3 viewers now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so welcome whoever's just joined us. We are Touring the Galaxy. We're not just here to talk about computers. We're playing Elite Dangerous. I've been touring the galaxy now for about 3 months, maybe 2.5, 3 months. Still got a long way to go. Yeah, no, I've only got 13 followers. Yeah, and we're currently heading into... Oh, I don't know what the next sector of the galaxy is called. But we're in Hawking's Gap at the moment, which is one of the sectors of the galaxy that is adjacent to the sector that has Earth in it. We are going to scan these worlds because they're terraformable. Actually, that one's a little bit closer. They're terraformable, which means they'll be worth about just under 2 million credits. And there is an Earth, a water world here too, which will be worth probably about the same, because I don't think that was terraformable. Right, so that's 4 probes fired at that. We can't land on any of the planets in this system.
Surface scan by 50%.
So yeah, the main idea is to find planets with plant life on there, and then go down to the planets, land on the planets, and scan the plant life. But yeah, at the moment we are just mapping these planets. Right, so next over to the water world, which I think was that one. Yeah, terrestrial water world.
Surface scan complete.
Right, so you can see that from the creation dashboard. What does affiliate mean? Does that mean you can start getting paid for it, or is, what else does being an affiliate give you? Do you want to come on Discord so we can talk rather than just typing? All right, okay, yeah. Again, I'm not that interested in money, doing this for money. So yeah, it's not something that is a target. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, yeah, I'm not really that interested in getting subs, but getting paid for adverts might be quite nice. I'm not. Yeah, I think people probably watch the YouTube videos quite a bit more than they do on Twitch. But again, I haven't really done any videos that are aimed at anything specifically other than just exploration. Yeah, this planet's... Might as well scan this planet as we're going past it. It's not the one we're aiming for.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Mind you, yeah, in YouTube I don't think I've got any subscriptions at all from the YouTube channel. Just have a look at, see if it says... Oh, nice sunrise happening there. Well, I've not selected the planet, I don't think.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. System scan complete. Fuel scope disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Warning, temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Just realised I've had my mic off for a while, so yeah, I have been speaking, you've just not been hearing it. Yeah, so we're now in Drayman's Point, sector of the galaxy. Last time I was here, every time I found a system of a water world, I also found notable stellar phenomenon. And that I think there was two things
Fuel
in this
scoping.
sector. One was the spiky buoys, which are large crystalline structures. I can't remember what the other one was.
Fuel scoping complete.
Oh, it might have been the light sensitive ones that jump when you turn your lights on and shine lights at them.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
There we go, straight away. Notable stellar phenomenon is probably that thing just there. Looks like there's two of them and another one to discover. Right, so gas giant. So we're not interested in a gas giant. Alright, so or it could be the fleet carrier. It could be we've actually got to the destination, but I don't think we're that close to the destination yet. Let's just check that. No, we've got 4 jumps to go to get where we're going. Right, okay, there is just a small brown dwarf star. Right, let's scan the system. Right, so this is only the second time I have chanced across notable stellar phenomenon on this tour. So yeah, there it is, notable stellar phenomenon. Let's plot a route to there. There are 3 of them in this system. And what else do we have in this system? Something with nothing on it. Something else with nothing on it. They're a bit slow to generate the image. See what they are. I think they're all in the dark. Oh, there is something there. Okay, there's no life on there. None on there. Oh, 5 biology. Precisely what we're after. So I suspect we'll be spending the rest of this stream in this system. How long have we been going? Going for nearly an hour. I imagine it's going to take us an hour to visit everything in this system.
System scan complete.
Right, so let's see what we have. Right, so the life will probably be on that planet there. I don't know when the notable stellar phenomenon will be. It's normally around a gas giant with rings. So I suspect it will be somewhere around there. Let's see what we have. Right, so notable stellar phenomenon is selected. 1, 2, 3 of them. So right, so one of them is in a different. Well, it could be the same place. Right, let's go and visit that first. Now there is one thing that I've never actually found yet, and that is I think it's called a Lagrange cloud. So they are. You normally find them where notable stellar phenomenon are, and they basically have lightning inside them. So yeah, I've never actually seen one of those. I have seen a couple of clouds with notable stellar phenomenon, so I'm not sure if it's just that previously my graphics card wouldn't support lightning, or whether it is very rare and only happens in a small fraction of the notable stellar phenomenon. But I have found I should probably think getting on for 35, 40 notable stellar phenomenon before. Yeah, so let's see what we find here. Yeah, so I suspect that all three are probably pretty close to this planet. Right, I'm going to map the planet first. So to do that, I need to get edge onto the rings, because otherwise the rings interfere with the trajectory of the probe. Yeah, it looks like the actual notable stellar phenomenon is in the rings as well. Right, so we're right on the edge of the ring there. Right, so I should be able to map the planet. So it is 22 probe planet. So let's see if we can do that in 12. Right, so fire one at the top, bottom, left, right, front and back. That will probably get us to about 60%. So we can flip to see the back view of the planet, so hopefully this will be right in the middle. Yeah, so that probe just flew around the planet using gravity to curve its trajectory. Right, so we now need to fire a few in to fill the gaps up. So the back is more important than the front for those. These should hopefully complete the back. And again, we'll do the same for the front. So basically we're treating the planet as if it's a cube. Oh, that's done it. Treating it as if it's a cube, then firing a probe on every face and into every corner. Right, so I've still also got to map the rings. So there were 2 rings on this planet. That will do one of them. I'm going to have to move a little bit to do the other one.
Surface scan complete.
Right, so that was the outer ring. Let's map the inner ring now. You get a nice pulse going around the ring when you map a ring.
Surface scan complete.
Right, so the notable stellar phenomenon. It looks like it's possibly between the two rings. Right, I want to come at it quite sharp on, otherwise, or just drop out because we're getting too close to the rings. So. Alright, should be good angle. So we've got to wait till we get down to 1 million meters, and we can drop out of Super Cruise. Oh right, these are not the spiky boys. These are, can't remember what they're called. Yeah, these come with different amount of arms. Oh, there's lots of yellowy, cloudy bits. I'm presuming the yellowy, cloudy bits is what they feed on. All right, let's have some light. Right, so you can scan these, so if you get close enough you can select them and scan them. Right, so that is, did it tell us what it was? Oh, right, so it's telling us it is a Carulium peduncular, I don't know how you pronounce that tree. Right, so the things on the tips of these, they can be released, and you do find those just flying around as well. So we'll see if we can see. Actually, turning on. Yeah, I suspect that is probably one over there. Or is that? No, that's just. Oh, that's just a speck or something. Right, can we see any? Ah, there's one. There's one just there. I'm gonna turn our lights off. I'm just going to turn the lights off, but I want the. Right, I think these are the ones that if you sneak up on them. Yeah, so it's the pod. You get real close. Let's turn. No, they're not the ones that jump when you turn the lights on. Right. Right, so I think we need to do a screenshot now, as we're surrounded by all this floaty yellow stuff. Which direction is the... Right, turn the lights on because there's not actually a lot of light. Right. I think we're on the dark side of the planet, which doesn't help. Right. Oh. Right, I did see a video a couple of weeks ago where someone, different type of notable stellar phenomenon, but someone flew the camera right up close to it. So yeah, I've not seen it this close before, because you just can't get that close in the ship. Can we get right in there? Oh, it glows. There are pulsating blue spots. Cool. Right, where's my ship? Where's the source of the light? Ah, there it is. Right, turn the frame rate off. I don't want that in the screenshot. Right, there's another one near us. There it is. I bet they just pass straight through each other without colliding. Just like that. Right. Right, Polly, you still there? Do you know if you can record while you're streaming? Is that do they interfere with each other? I'm guessing you're not still there. Right, well, let's give it a go, see what happens. Right, so turn the avatar off and stop recording. Right, okay, so I just did a short recording. I never tried recording it while I'm streaming before, so I'll see how that goes. But that will probably be a new background for the beginnings and the ends of the video. I'm just waiting now to get a good screenshot, which is something I still haven't taken. So there are 2 arms in shot. Right, so that is the screenshot. I'll just save that. Right, that didn't work. Wait a little bit longer for the second arm to come through again. There you go, so the second arm's just coming up from the bottom now. Right, so when this arm's gone past, hopefully the second arm will still be in shot. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's the screenshot, which looks pretty much identical to before. It's got more of the second arm in there. Right, so So let's go back, find the name of the planet. Right, so someone's just logged in. Yeah, we are in a system with notable stellar phenomenon. I've just taken a screenshot and a short video to use as a background picture. I'm just saving that now. Right, so the planet we are on is where is it? Oh, right. Well, it's got to be that one. That's the only one that's got rings around it. So let me get the name of that planet. Well, it's saying we're not actually there. Right, okay, let's head out of these now. So let's turn on the night vision so we can see where they all are. And make our way out of the rings.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, so the next one is 180 lights, 128 light seconds away. So that means it's got to be somewhere else. So let's get away from this planet and then we'll see. Yeah, the system map doesn't actually tell us where we're going because we're not actually going to anything that is a planet. Right, yeah, so these normally are in a ring, planet rings. They don't have to be. So generally when there are more than one type of notable stellar phenomenon in the system, they will be the same or similar type. So we have three locations for notable stellar phenomenon in this system. So I'll be very surprised if two of them don't have at least one thing in common. I overshot it a bit there. Yeah, so we'll go and visit this planet, check to see what's not this planet, this notable stellar phenomenon and the other one, and then we will go and check out what's on the planet with life. Let me turn my avatar back on after the I turned it off to take the screenshot and the do the recording. Right, let's see what we have here. Oh, we've got a red cloud. Looks like more of the same type of life. I've got the galaxy in the background, a little bit more light in this one, so now then, let's see what we've got. Is there anything else in here? They're not that spectacular this far away from the sun. You do have to have night vision on to be able to see them. There's a few of the pods there as well. Let's head over to see where the pods are. So if you look at the actual trees, some of them will have pods on the end. So I'm presuming that's how they replicate. They grow these big pods on the end of each branch, and then they fire off the pod when it's ready, and presumably they'll then grow another one. But here we have a whole bunch of pods. Turn night vision off again. That's scan. Scan one. Right, so that's cadmium. Right, cadmium is a mineral. I wonder if we can actually shoot those. I never tried before, because last time I toured the galaxy I didn't have any weapons with me. I now have a mining laser that can do damage. So let's turn that on. Don't have it turned on by default, but I should be able to turn it on now. Where is it? Alright, so let's put some energy on weapons. Right, okay. Let's see what happens if I shoot it. It's not a very powerful laser. It's probably one of the least powerful lasers in the game. Oh, it is letting off steam. It doesn't seem to like. Right, so it's not actually. Right, yeah, it's not actually giving off any minerals or anything, which is what I sort of expected. Right, we'll turn that off again. Yeah, the ship is very limited on power, so I can't have everything turned on at the same time. Right, let's take a screenshot then. That seemed to make a sound when the camera bumped into it. Right, I think we can get the ship a little bit closer than that. Right then, what's the best? Right, we want that angle there. We've got the. That's got to be the sunlight on it. Right, I think we'll go with that. Right. Again, it's giving stuff off again. I didn't do anything that time. Did it just do it? Let's just watch it for a couple of seconds, see if it does it again. Right, heard it, but it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe it was the other one doing it too. Right, okay, I'll save that as a screenshot for how that is. Having said that, that looks like a better screenshot with two of them in there. Right, let's see if we can get that. Ah, there we go. It is letting... I was just looking at the wrong end last time. Let's see what happens this time. That was the other one. Right, so it seems to let something off from both ends. It seems to be periodically as well, rather than anything to do with me interacting with them. Yeah, so it does it periodically. Right, I've got the... Alright, that's a much better screenshot now. That's the far one, releasing whatever it releases. They seem to be the source of the yellow speckly things anyway. Right, got that in the screenshot. Right, so we'll save that. Yeah, that looks good in the screenshot. Right, okay. Save that, need to find out where we are again. Which planet are we at? Oh, that's the planet. I don't know which one that is. Ah, right, it's not a planet at all. It is the brown dwarf. Right, so there should be another one now. This one is 30 light seconds away. So let's head off to that now. Turn on night vision, make sure I don't crash into anything.
Cannot comply.
Oh, I'm not scanned one of the big ones yet. I've only scanned the pods. Scanned. Don't want to be hit by one of those arms as it swings by. Right, let's get out of here and make our way to the next one.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
I'd have thought if we were orbiting a brown dwarf there'd be a little bit more light than that. Right, yeah, so again that's the brown dwarf, and yeah, it's not actually emitting a great deal of light. Right, let's see what these ones look like. Yeah, so it's the same type again. Red cloud again on this one. Let's go and scan them and see if there are any pods there. Right, can we see pods? I think that's one over there. The pods seem to all gather together in groups. Right, let's make our way out of here and see what else is in this system that we want to go and have a look at. Alright, so we've scanned the big planet. The other thing I want to look at is this one down here. Doesn't look like there's going to be any terrestrial planets. Alright, so I used to scan everything in the system when I found notable stellar phenomenon, but I don't think I'm going to do that on this trip. Right, so that planet had 5 forms of plant life on it. Let's go and see what they are. We're still 4 jumps away from the fleet carrier we were aiming for.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's fire some probes. Not sure if you count this as a moon or a planet, as it's orbiting a brown dwarf and not another planet.
Surface scan by 50%.
Right, what do we have here then?
Surface scan.
Bacterium, Contoida, fungoids, osseous, and Frutexa. Right, so they've renamed shrub Frutexa. Frutexa are shrubs, or were shrubs previously, but they seem to have just renamed that on there now. Alright, so the smallest one on there looks like the fungoids and the shrubs are in the same locations, so let's go and find some of those. That is the biggest hotspot. Alright, so it's all looking speckly at the moment. Hopefully there will be a flat turquoise area as we get a bit closer, because that will indicate the highest concentrations.
Orbital flight engaged.
That's relatively flat, so I shouldn't have any problem landing there. Can't see any of the high density areas. I'd normally expect to see that at this point. Right. Yep. Not seeing anything that looks... Oh, that could be one down there. That looks like a high intensity area. Right, so that, whatever that is there. Alright, so we'll head for that. Alright, so I will try and find some before we land. Right, so that is a stone. It's a stone. Right, so the fungoida will probably stand out a little bit more. Right, now they're stones as well. I think they're stones anyway. They could be they look like concha actually, but I don't really see any concha on this planet. Alright, I'm going to stop and see what they are. Oh, well, looks like I've got auto landing turned on. When I've landed, I'll turn that off again. Don't need that on this planet, or at least not in this location. Standard docking computer. Yeah, turn that off. And now we'll disembark. So you can see that I've still got 83% fuel on this, and the other one is totally full. So, and this is probably only the second time I've landed on a planet since the last fleet carrier.
No gravity warning.
Right, let's see what they were. Oh, right, no, they are what we're after. So, these are the Contoida. Which I didn't expect to see in this location. We landed here to find shrubs and fungoids. I think these are a different colour to what I found before. Right, they're teal. Let's see what I found last time. I didn't pick up the name of the second part of that. I'll have to do that in the next one I find. Did find a few around, so it shouldn't be hard to find another one. Turn on night vision so they stand up a little bit better. Right, we need to go 300 meters to find different ones. Oh, it's just a rock. Yeah, here's some more. Right, what are they? They are lapis teal. Right, I haven't found lapis teal before. I found yellow and green before. Right, so I need to find one more of those. Oh, screenshot time. All right. Let's look up a bit more. Look down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Actually, that one hasn't got the mushrooms on the top. Some have mushrooms on top, some of them don't. Okay. Right, save the screenshot. Let's find out which planet we're on. Right, okay, that's that screenshot saved. And do one more. I'm going to do one more. And then we'll look for other things. Night vision on again, so we can see them from a bit further away. Oh, a big cliff there. It's like a crater. Didn't realise we'd landed next to a crater. Oh. Right, so we stopped here looking for fungoida and shrubs. Haven't seen any of those. What is that there? Oh, that's just stones. So it doesn't look like the ship will have any problem landing around here. So I don't need to worry about staying close to the ship. What's that over there? Is that a plant or a standing stone? Alright. There is something over there that looks like fungoida. So I shall head off in that direction. Hopefully we'll see some more contoida on the way. There we go, that's some there I think. Yep. Yeah, so that's got mushrooms on top. So is that one. Yeah, all of these have mushrooms on the top. Oh, so that one. So that's what I took a picture of last time. Okay. Right, so that's that one complete. Right, turn on the night vision again. Right. I'm sure I saw some other things in front of us. Right, those things that I thought were plants, I am now beginning to think were just standing stones. Like this fella here. Yeah, these are just big rocks. I'll get somewhere where there aren't big rocks, and I'll call the ship back and I'll fly around a bit. Let's head over to where that, I think where that crater was. It's gravity on this planet, 2.3 G. See what's inside the crater. See if there's plants in there. No, these are just rocks again. I think we're going to have to fly around a bit to find the other stuff, so I'm going to recall the ship.
Ship recalled. What's the betting it lands on a rock or something really hard to board it from? Right, so we're flying around a bit, see if we can find some fungoida. Trying to find the shrubs from the ship is a little bit harder. Oh, I want to go night vision, get everything to stand out. Keep to an altitude of about 100 meters. Is that some? Nope, they're just rocks. Right, so fungoid normally are in quite big clumps. Ah, what's that there? Is that rocks? Yeah, no, that's just rocks as well. More of those pointy rocks. Right, I think I'm going to have to go back up into orbit and have another try.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, so we need to get up above the drop height, which is the DPR line on the altimeter at the side there. And let's have another go at finding fungoida. Right, so I think we'll head more to the daylight side of the planet. Right, let's see what we have here. And hopefully there'll be a solid turquoise area we can spot on the way down. There's one just there. I think I can see some osseous there in the distance as well. There's a blue speck on the edge of that crater there. I shall land facing that so that I know where to go to find it. Or it could just be a huge rock. Alright. So, that might actually be what we're after, because these are all rocks around here.
Landing gear retracted.
Is this a big rock or is it a clump? It is a big rock. Right, well that looks like Osseous. Right, it's not what we were aiming for again, but we'll land and collect that.
Landing gear deployed.
It's not terribly level around here. Right, there we go.
Low gravity warning.
Right, so we want those big blue things. I think they were look like osseous spirals. Right, so we do have to go quite a long way between these. We have to go 800 meters. Let's see what type they are. So osseous spirals grey. Osseous spirals grey. We found 2 of those before. Right, so there's some over there. I don't think they're going to be far enough away to count for another scan. Flipped around as well. Let's find them again. Yeah, that's definitely not 800 meters. Alright, so forget those ones. I saw some more over here which were a bit further away. And there's some more over there. Ooh, big cliff. Slam the brakes on. Nice. Orange sunset there. Right, I imagine the ship's going to take off any second now. Right, so I should complete this sample. Still no sign of the fungoids or the shrubs. And osseous is normally the hardest one to find. Let's turn on night vision again, just in case we are missing other forms of life. Well, that could be a shrub over there. Let's go and check that out. Nope. Oh, what's that? No, that's more stone rocks, I think. Alright, there's two vertical squares on the horizon over there. They could be a single fungoid plant or rocks. Rocks or plants. They're looking more and more like rocks. Yeah, they're just standing rocks. Right, back to the ship, fly around a bit more, see if we can find what we're looking for. Right, so there are 5 things on this planet. I'm not interested in the bacteria unless I see it, so I'm not going to go searching for the bacteria. But so far we've landed twice looking for fungoids and shrubs, and we found
what they're called, osseous and contoida.
Power plant capacity
Alright,
exceeded.
fly around a bit, see if we can find what we're looking for. Oh, this is probably more osseous.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, more rocks. Yeah, spirals. Let's go and have a quick look in the crater again. Alright, back into orbit, I think. Have another try at finding one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Make sure that the mapping's set to the right one.
2, 1, engage.
Right. Contoida, we found. Fungoida. Right.
Alright, there's a hill over there that's glowing blue. I would normally expect to find the fungoida and the shrubs on a hill. Let's head over to that. I'm going to drop out just yet. Right, and that's looking a lot more like the colour we're after. More turquoise. Still a little bit speckly. Oh, it's a bit of a bumpy hill. Can't imagine what landing light is going to be like over there, but let's head over there. Hopefully we'll find some nice solid turquoise zones. That is a strange hill. Not seen one like that before. Right, it still all looks speckly. It doesn't look. Oh, right on the very top there. It's quite a big mountain. Can we land? So I saw it right where we're looking at there. Let's see if we can land on the top of that.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, I can at least see the shrubs.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear
Try and
deployed.
find somewhere to land now. Saw a blue spot there. Let's see if we can find that again. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, let's try somewhere else. That looks relatively flat over there. Right, there are definitely plants here. Alright. There. Oh, that's a pretty flat mountain top. Try that. Right, let's give the docking computer a go. Can't imagine it's going to help that much. Oh, just saw something that said slow down for landing. There was some blue spots there. Let's go back. No, it's not helping. Oh, it keeps trying to help. Alright, so what we're trying to do is land, and to do that we need to get the ship so that it's blue to indicate it's at the same orientation as the ground below it, which isn't that easy when the ground is the side of a mountain. And there's only a very tiny spot. I'll give up there. Let's try over here. Alright, let's look a little bit further afield, see if is that flat enough there. Right, so there's the shrubs that we're after. Still not seeing any. Still not seeing any fungoids. Right, let's fly it around a little bit more. This looks relatively flat. Can we land here? There are a lot of rocks there. Still not seeing any fungoida.
Landing gear retracted.
Right, I think I'm going to go. I can't actually land here anyway. I think I am going to go into orbit because I'm only seeing one of the two things that we should be able to see. And try it for a fourth time.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, that should be high enough. Right, there's a huge area over there. Let's check that we are still looking at Fungoida. Yep. There's another huge area here. No turquoise in that bit. Oh, there is. There's some. Was that turquoise or blue? I don't think that was quite the right colour. Let's try again.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, again, not 100% sure this is the right colour. It's a little bit too blue. Right. Is that what we're after? Oh, a bit close to the ground there. Don't know what that was. Oh, it's just rocks. Oh, what's that over there? Again, just standing rocks again. More contoured. Let's try again.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. engage.
A bit higher up before we turn back and have a look. Right, so that's probably the big mountain we just come from. There's another region over here which looks a little bit more like it. Right, let's see what I can find here. Alright, so let's get it a little bit lower.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. Not sure if the SRV would be the right choice for here, but let's give it a go. So there's a whole lot of rocks which are a bit harder to negotiate.
Low gravity warning.
Oh, we found some straight away. Right, okay. Didn't see that while we were landing. But though we have some fungoida. Right, these look like a different colour to the ones I've seen before. Right, so these are Galatea, I think. Oh, these are Satis yellow, Fungoida Satis yellow. So yeah, I found these once before. Right, so this is a good chance to get a screenshot, I think. Right, I got some weapons with me. Which I was hoping to get a screenshot with. Right, so which way do we want to be pointing? No, I like the sunset. Let's go and stand over here a bit more. We'll get the sunset behind us. Right, don't want to actually shoot it so annoying because Great, I'm stuck in a hole. Right, what's happened here? It's not letting me move. Let's see. Right, put the weapon away, see if that helps. I can't move in any direction. I can't jump either. That is... Right. Right, let's try logging out to begin with, see if that helps. Oh, phew. Right, out of there. Right, so let's go and stand behind him. It looks like the sun's risen a little bit. Right, get the weapon out. So I'm going to shoot the weapon in the air. Oh. Um, right, so I've got to try and get it. Right, I don't know if that actually captured this shooting, because it was a bit sporadic. Let's have a go and see. No, it didn't capture the screenshot, so I'm going to have to try that again. Right, so right, let's see if that captured it. Yeah, that's got it in there. Right, so I'm going to save that. We're on the same planet as before. Right, so yeah, we scanned these. So we're going to have to go and find some more. How far do we have to go for these? 300 meters. Oh, I've got to wait. Get a bit further away from the ship for the. Actually, I think I just seen some. Yeah, trying to fly around a high G planet with big rocks on it isn't easy. Alright, now that is. Alright, I think this is too bumpy for the SRV. Oh, there's some over there. Let's go to that. Right, it's hard progress, but that should be far enough away to count as a different scan. I see the shrubs here as well. Alright, I'm going to head back to the ship now. I've still got to do another one of these, but I'm just going to leave the SRV at the ship because this is far too rocky for the SRV. Actually, do you reckon that's 300 meters away? No, I don't. We're not pointing forwards, but we're heading in the right direction. Right, board the ship. Right, we'll go for a bit of a walk around this time and see if we can find some. Right, so night vision is probably going to help us. Right, so yeah, this stream is going to be ending quite soon. So yeah, I don't think I'll be finishing off this planet during the stream. So yeah, what we've done is we are now flown into the next sector of the galaxy, which is Drayman's Point. We're 4 jumps away from the fleet carrier, which is our next targeted destination. We've found a couple of water worlds. I think that might be what we're after over there. Or is it? No, it's rocks. Ah, no, some over there. Right, so yeah, we're going to complete the scan of the fungoider. Right, now we need to go and find some shrubs. Which I saw a few here. Oh, right, I have seen these before, but not for a while, and not, I don't think in this colour. What are they? They are emerald. Flam. Oh no, I have found these before, but only once. Alright, so head back towards the ship. You only need to go, I think it's 150 meters for those. But that is the end of the stream. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Yeah, so bye bye everybody, and have a good one.